Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Potato Cheese and we just got out of NXT UK TAKEOVER Cardiff. Probably the greatest show I've ever seen.
NXT baby!
This is my friend Smash Fiend, he does Resident Evil speedruns.
Don't even know if you can see it.
NXT. So he does Resident Evil speedruns anyway, but so if you want to watch him, watch him on Twitch at Smash Fiend.
On SmackDown? Yeah,
Smash Fiend. Yeah, so that was probably the best show we've ever seen in our entire lives. It blew me away. What would your favourite match?
I probably should have actually added Smash Feed with 1-3, but whatever.
Yeah, it's spelled with a 13 instead of an I and an E. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, what was your favourite match?
I don't know. Tag match or the main title match?
The tag match was bloody. The place completely exploded.
I have to say the tag match because of the upset.
Yeah, because
I mean not an upset. I mean shocker.
Yeah.
Don't know why I said upset.
Everyone was so happy. The whole building exploded.
My mind's blown right now.
The whole show was insane.
I can't even speak.
What do you think of Toni Storm losing the women's championship?
Made me sad. NXT waifu lost.
I lost. I blew. I hadn't.
We were all like, what?
I was like the guy when the Undertaker lost his streak. He was like, that was literally my face.
That was us. The like.
I recorded the reactions. Hopefully, I'll put the reactions up later. They're literally my face was like that. So, yeah, it was an amazing show. I don't know if they're ever going to have NXT in Cardiff again live because the whole crowd was swearing pretty much the whole show.
Fuck you, Walter.
Walter is a it was amazing. Best show I've ever seen in my entire life. I would highly recommend it. Follow that AEW. I'm sure they will, but
AEW.
My God, I'm all wrestled out after that. After that tag match, I was completely spent, and then we had.
I'm definitely gonna be watching AEW tonight.
Yeah. The only downside was the last man standing match. If you were watching it live, you might have noticed the crowd were a bit flat. It's because half the crowd couldn't see what was going on. They didn't have anything on the monitor. They were just fighting in the corner, and no one could see. No one could see jack shit. So we were like, what is going on?
Well, the only thing we noticed was the ring explode with the ropes, and then that was it.
Yeah, we also noticed the tampering with the ropes before that match started. So, spoiler alert, that wasn't legit.
I don't know, I kind of didn't caught it. It caught me off guard because I didn't expect it.
Oh, I saw it coming because between matches they literally went in the ring, loosened the ropes, and they left. And I was like, why did you do that for? And then straight away found out. But yeah, brilliant show. I loved it. I would rate that 5 out of 5 stars. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, any of you guys liked it, because I loved that. What would you say out of 5? Out of 5, what would you give that?
Out of 5?
I gave it a straight 5.
I think I would give it a 5 as well.
We were there though, so maybe we're a bit biased.
No bias of like because we were actually there, and it was our first live show, live recording.
First televised show. Yeah, neither of us have been to a televised show. We've been to tons of house shows which are not televised, but this one was the first one we actually went to, which was televised.
It was amazing.
And it blew out both our minds. I loved it. I'm going to the Tomorrow show. Sadly, you're missing out. Sorry, I'm going to be with my other friend.
You didn't tell me about it.
Sorry. But no, best show I've ever seen in my entire life. And I loved it. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend going back and watch it. Walter versus Tyler Bate was insane.
How much is that?
The tag match was insane. The women's title change was insane. Shock. I said the only one I was disappointed about was the last man standing match, but look, it was a good match from what we saw. We didn't see much of the match. That was the problem.
That was the biggest shock, but Toni Storm losing.
Like even
definitely.
There were some matches you're going to see next week on NXT UK with Sid versus Cassius Ohno. The crowd was bonkers for that one. That was on it. That's going to be on the live taping next week.
That was a good match.
And Rhea Ripley versus
I forget her name as well.
Piper Niven. That was a really good match too. I'm not going to tell you who won each match because I don't really a dick. So, but keep an eye out for them. They were really fun matches. The crowd was totally into them.
The entire night was just
bonkers. It was absolutely bonkers. As I said, 5 out of 5 stars. I would go watch it. I'm going to go watch it again when I get home. I'm going to see if I can spot myself in the crowd. If you saw me in the crowd or saw this guy in the crowd, let us know. Leave a comment below. We were actually on the hard cam, which I didn't think we would be, but we were like out on the
below.
We were on the right.
Tweet us.
Yeah, comment or tweet at us. But yeah, the hard cam. We were on the right of the ring, so we're like just outside of the frames. We might not have seen us, but we might have seen.
But there's more than likely you'll be able to see us like at the very end.
Yeah, you might have seen us at the end because they showed the camera. But it was an incredible show. I don't know if you guys saw Tyler Bate getting taken out with Mustache Mountain British Strong Style. They looked like he was saying
That
goodbye.
was awesome.
It looked like he was very much thank you Tyler, goodbye, kind of walking off. So it looks like Tony Storm's leaving. Looks like probably Mustache Mountain / British Strong Style are going to probably leave, but it should still be it was still an amazing show, and yeah. I highly recommend going back and watch it. And now we're going to try and get some rest and go watch AEW.
AEW
All out,
time.
my God. My God. See you guys next time. And until next time.
Too
Sweet.
sweet. Yeah, we should have done that.
See you guys.